Alright, welcome back. Part 2, Colony Wars. We're going to get right into the campaign. But first, there is a... the story's told through FMV, full motion videos, rendered ones, like they always used to do back in the day of PlayStation 1. So here we go.
When I was very young, the Earth Empire controlled the skies. The Tsar and his battle fleet saw everything, knew everything, punished everything. Those of us in the colonies never imagined there could be another way. But then, the real slaughter began. Now there are thousands like me, veterans of the League of Free Worlds, who yearn to fight against the savage empire. Our famous victory at the Battle of Benet gave us confidence and the time to strengthen our fleet. And it gave our leader, the Father, some reason to believe in the future.
Welcome
All
to
right.
the League of Free
So here we are at the
Information
title
System.
screen. We're going to go ahead and I want to show you guys something first. I'm going to show you how the story progresses. So I'm going to transition to a different video here. So hang on and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just loaded up one of my old games where I've off of one of my old memory cards I had as a kid, and it's from a save that I beat. I have unlocked all the acts. So here it is. This is the way the story progresses. So we start out in the Galanire system. As you see, I have highlighted the first act. That's where we're about to start. And no matter how well or bad you do in the first act, it doesn't matter. You're going to move on to the second act there. And this is where it depends on how well or how bad you do and what direction you go. So if you do well, you'll end up going to the bottom right. If you do bad, you'll end up going up. As you see, each act has about between 1 and 5 missions, and even those missions, so like this act right here, Act 2, has 5 missions. However, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to play all 5 of those. Depending on how well or bad you do, you may only end up playing 3, or you may end up playing all 5, and then the story will branch out from there. So it's unique how this works. The cameras, the last 6 icons, camera icons, are endings. There are really 5 different endings. That very last ending is more of a the one that's on the bottom right. That has 2 endings. It's actually the same ending, with one of the endings has just a few seconds added on as an Easter egg at the end. But so as I scroll through them here, you can see between 1 and 5 missions per act. They go through the different colors are different systems of planets that you'll be fighting on. So you'll start out in Galanire, work your way to Draco. The blue ones are the Sol system, which is actually our solar system that we're here now, the one with Earth. It's the Navy's homeworld. And I forget what the up one. The up one is Alpha Centauri. I guess that's reddish color, the upper red color. But anyway, that's how the story progresses. So we're gonna go back to the game now. All right, so we're back to the save I started for this Let's Play. Let's go ahead and get started.
The Navy was stretched across the star systems, governing and oppressing, then transporting its spoils back to Earth. The League was small and tightly knit, able to hit the Navy hard and quick before disappearing into darkness. But when we heard there was a new threat to Galanaya, our home star system, the whole fleet felt a cold rush of fear. The Battle of Benet had lifted us all, inexperienced as we were, but now the entire system was at stake. This time, our families needed us. This time, we were protecting our homes.
Navy missions within Galanaya
Okay,
appear to be
here's our
increasing.
first mission brief.
It is feared that protracted
Go
military
ahead and,
incursions are planned.
Listen to that.
Intelligence data indicates concentrated targeting of planetary zones. Civilian
I
areas
mentioned it in the
are not
first part,
excluded.
but here's the first ship, the
Navy fighters
S5
are currently
Empire,
on
which
course
is
for
really
Maya
just a
spaceport. Docked civilian transports are
scout
believed
ship
to be the target.
that's supposed to be fast.
Serious
It's lightly
potential
armed.
civilian damage.
I think it only has one laser,
Cargo
very
destruction
similar
is
to
also
the
likely.
training spacecraft
The
we were
installed
using during
defense
the
grid cannot be
training.
used due to proximity of civilian craft. Navy incursions within
So it sounds like we're
Galanaya
just supposed
system
to
are
defend
unacceptable.
a
Intercept and destroy
spaceport.
all enemy craft.
very first
Civilian
mission. I'm pretty
vessels
sure it's
must be
easy, and
protected.
if I remember, it's like
Immediate
2 or 3
response
fighters we
required.
gotta just destroy real quick. So here we go. So as you saw from the story, you saw the opening 2 sequences now, story sequences. Yes, I know, very original. That's Rebels versus Empire.
We are under attack. Please.
But it is a, sorry, I had a hiccup there. I had to edit a pause. I got interrupted. Anyway, continuing on. The story. It's supposed to take about 2,000 years in the future, where humanity, human life expectancy has been greatly expanded. So the average human lives a lot longer, and therefore led to overpopulation of Earth, which led to colonization, which led to all the colonies that had to send all that provide the majority of its natural resources back to Earth, and if they didn't comply, the Earth Empire was swift and ruthless. For those who dared to defy them, if you will. So yes,
This is Midas
real quick mission.
Starport.
That
Surrounding
was real
area
fast.
clear.
I used
Well
the stun
done.
missiles,
You are
which are
clear to
technically
dock.
EMP missiles, which knock them out, make them still.
Commencing
That's how I was able to
docking
do that so
sequence.
fast. Luckily, those guys weren't able to set off their countermeasures for the missiles, but there are countermeasures, and whenever I get a chance, I'll demonstrate how they work. But a lot of the enemy ships are real quick with those countermeasures, and missiles become ineffective. Alright, so each mission ends with a debriefing screen. As you can see, your rank and how well you did on the mission, how many kills you got, as well as how many friendly losses you had. So we got all 3 Navy fighters. We're the only ones out there.
Attacks on civilian centers are resulting in major skill shortages throughout
So a new
Galanaya.
ship this time, S4 Dark
Scientists
Angel.
and engineering staff are required for urgent interbase transfer.
In terms of looks,
Dedicated staff
it's,
transport
it's
networks
probably my
now
favorite
established.
in the game.
Network
It's just a cool
inspectors
looking
within
design.
Acheron Zone report potential threats to skilled flight craft
Alright,
technicians
sounds like
and
we're
convoy for
on
Midas.
escort duty this time.
Destination classified. Enemy cells in vicinity known to favor use of anti-civilian aggression. This convoy is regarded as a high-risk target. Join the convoy as armed backup. You are clear to engage hostile craft. Use absolute aggression.
So anyway,
Ensure safe passage for
I just
civilians.
explained the gist of the story here, and we'll see how it progresses. Could either go bad, and as I mentioned in the branch that I explained earlier, the branching storyline, the majority of those endings are bad. There's And then there's a good ending and then a great ending, or the best ending, if you will. So,
Enemy presence detected.
so anyway,
I see him on my scanner. Let's get him.
in our different ship for this mission, facing off against a different kind of enemy. Yeah, see, there's the countermeasure. That guy was quick. It's kind of unfair because for me to launch those, I'd have to go rear view mode and then hit the square button. And you have to be real fast on the trigger. And so here's the stun missiles. So if I can hit someone, there, see, it stuns him, and then makes it easy for me to destroy him. Gotta protect our three. So T-29 storm load
Additional enemy fighters have been detected in the air.
is a
This gets more
bomber, so
fun by
these
the
things can actually be dangerous against the fleet craft. Let's make sure we get them out of the way. They actually have rear turns, so they can actually turret. They can actually shoot you from behind if you are trying to line up behind them. See, there it is. Luckily, it's only a conventional laser, so if you have shields, it won't do much damage to you.
You are targeting friendly
No,
craft.
I'm not. That was an accident. It will do that. And if you do that too many times, yes, I remember, because I did it a lot when I was a kid. They you shoot your friendlies too many times, they will call you a traitor and either A, destroy you, or cause
Not much to trouble us this time.
self-auto-destruction
Area
sequence.
clear.
Sorry, my kid is in the
Mission
room.
complete. Return to base. Jump gate open.
It's hard to do these YouTube playthroughs when you got a family and kids, but well, sorry. I'm trying to make sure he's quiet. Alright, so second mission complete. So far, so good. We are rolling through this. See, so here the difference is I destroyed 5 of the 6 aircraft. That last aircraft was destroyed by my wingman.
Increased Navy hostility now
All right.
resulting in violent outbreaks deep within Galanire system. All
The S4
available
again
League
for this
resources
mission.
are recalled in systems
Dark
defense.
Angel.
Warp hole entry data indicates frequent Navy clusters entering illegally. Enemy personnel count within Galanire is high and ascending. Current prisoner of war holding facilities are inadequate. Large-scale POW transfers in progress. Captured assault forces in transport between Proteus and Midas have been subject to intensive Navy scanning
I think I
signals.
remember this one.
Risk of Navy interference is high. Escort this prison bay and supply full response
That's
capabilities.
right.
These prisoners
So we're going to
must
face
not
off against our
escape.
first
Accept no Navy aggression.
fleet craft or
You have
capital
permission
ship
to
or
engage enemy on site.
big ship, if you will. All the Navy ships you'll see here remind me of, they obviously took their design, let's just say Star Trek influenced the design of the Navy fleet craft. This one particular, the smaller aircraft, the frigates look like mini versions of the Enterprise. So here we are through a jump gate. I think this is first. No, the last mission had jump gate too, I think. Instead of, launching from a spacecraft, the loading screen was a jump
I'll
gate.
get one. You get the other.
Yep. Facing off against tornadoes. There's a database that explains, they go into the background of each ship and display it, and there's a recording. It's actually, they go pretty deep into the lore of this game with I'll show you probably at the end of the game. It'll probably have most of the spacecrafts already unlocked, and I'll cycle through it just to show you. It's kind of cool. They really went all out on this game, provided a background for everything, including friendly and enemy fighters even. Alright, so here's our Navy frigate. You're facing off against big capital ships. You do want to keep moving. I really don't want to get hit, but if you stop, it'll use its, in the game they're called strike cannons, but it looks like a big lightning electricity bolt coming from it. It's its main weapon. And if it hits you with that, it's pretty powerful. So make sure you keep moving, and of course I'm bumping right into it. I'm doing alright. Being an amateur again. Here we go. There we go. Use whatever anti-hull missiles you got. Keep moving. I know I'm getting slammed by every single one of those defense lasers as well. But, there we go. We got them. And they break apart when you destroy them. And we made sure every single one of our prisoners got back. Well, didn't escape, I guess. I think that's the last mission for the act. We should have a break, which I will stop these videos at every end of the act, before it goes on to the next section of the story. We'll see. You can tell in the briefing screen if it has a save point, and it does. I didn't destroy that fleet crap. Whatever. I guess if that wingman gets the last hit, so I could have taken it all the way down, and then he got the last shot off and destroyed it. It's his. Whatever. We'll take it. We won the mission. But thanks for watching, guys, and hope you are enjoying this playthrough of this cult classic. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next part.